Hollywood and the world were saddened by news of the death of legendary actress Betty White, who passed away due to natural causes last year on December 31, 2021. She was once top-earning actress of Hollywood and left a huge empire behind. People are curious to know who inherited Betty White's net worth when she passed away. In this video, we will know who will claim the property of Betty White and how much is her net worth. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end and click on the subscribe button if you haven't. Early life. Betty White was born in Oak Park, Illinois on January 17, 1922 to Christine Tess and Horace Logan. She did not have any siblings. When she was barely over a year old, her family loaded up the wagon and headed to the warmer confines of Alhambra, California. Shortly thereafter, the family moved to Los Angeles. She completed high school at Beverly Hills School in 1939 and wanted to be a forest ranger. Since women were not allowed, she then discovered her interest in performing. The same year, the Second World War broke out. Nevertheless, the USA wouldn't enter the conflict for many years, and White immediately found acting and modeling work after leaving school. However, the war caught up with America soon enough, and White's early success as an actress was halted as she prioritized serving her country over her career. She found early success with radio commercials and bit parts on radio shows and received enough positive reviews on her material that she was offered The Betty White Show. Betty White's major breakthrough came when she acted as a co-host for Al Jarvis in the 1949 television program Hollywood on Television. When Jarvis left the show in 1952, Betty White became the main host. In 1952, Betty White also created her own production company with help from a writer and a producer. Dandy Productions, as it was called, later released a show called Life with Elizabeth, with Betty White playing the lead role. It debuted in 1953, and Betty White had full control of the nationally syndicated show. From her start as Elizabeth, in 1952 through the early 1970s, Betty White moved from series to series. She was seen on shows such as Date with the Angels, Advise and Consent, That's Life, Petticoat Junction, Vanished, and The Odd Couple. She starred as a guest in many shows. She went on to act in various shows like Bold and Beautiful, The Proposal, and many others. She was also a recipient of several awards and honors. Relationship. She was married 3 times, first to Dick Barker for less than a year in 1945, and second to Lane Allen from 1947 to 1949. It was White's relationship with her third husband, Alan Ludden, that not only stood the test of time, but served as a romantic inspiration for her fans around the world. White found true love with game show host Ludden, whom she met while appearing as a guest on Password during the show's 3rd week. "We felt like we knew each other," she told the Archive of American Television, recalling their love affair. The hot and Cleveland alum and television personality were married for 18 years before the game show host died of stomach cancer in 1981. While Betty White never had kids of her own and didn't regret it, by marrying Alan Ludden she gained 3 stepchildren, David Ludden, Martha Ludden, and Sarah Ludden. Property. Records indicate that White had a $5 million home in Brentwood, California that was protected in a trust. Between her various properties, bank accounts, and numerous books written by White, there are presumably millions of dollars included in the estate. The Hollywood legend bought the property in 1968, according to the Wall Street Journal. First purchased the property in 1968. The actress had lived there until her death in December 2021. When she passed, White owned 2 homes, one in Carmel, California, and one in Brentwood, California. Both homes were sold by her estate, the Brentwood home for around $5 million and the Carmel home for over $10 million. The home was listed as a tear-down, which gives the new owners permission to demolish the property. Betty White's former Brentwood home has been demolished nearly a year since the icon passed. White's husband, Alan Ludden, first purchased the property in 1968. The actress had lived there until her death in December 2021. Net worth. Betty earned $1 million every month. Her primary source of earning was through the various TV shows and sitcoms that she was a part of. She also featured in various endorsements, all of which also added up to her income. Throughout her decades-long career, the Golden Girls actress amassed a net worth of $75 million and acquired approximately $10 million in real estate property. So, who will inherit Betty White's $75 million estate? Betty White did not have any biological children of her own, and her husband Alan Ludden passed away in 1981. Though she did have 3 stepchildren from her marriage to Ludden. Betty White's attorney hasn't revealed what was written in her estate plan. Her 3 stepchildren could very well be getting a portion of the net worth. The details of White's estate remain a mystery, though it is suspected that she left a large portion of her estate to the many animal charities she advocated for throughout her life. American treasure Betty White was far more than just an actress. She was an all-around good human being, beloved for her wit, humor, and passion for animals. Let us know in the comment what should happen to her property and click on the like button if you enjoyed the video. Till then, goodbye.